Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to TBTV. So, I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Okay? I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know, one of my coworker friends, I think it was what's the day? Thursday. I think it was Tuesday when I came in to work. We were standing and we was catching up a little bit, and he ended up saying to me, he watches this, he watches the my shows, he watches the daily motivation, and he was letting me know how, to get a bell, I love your show and this, that, and this, and so. And we was just sitting up, discussing the events of, my last month and a half. And he just ended up stopping. He said, Takita B, I just want to say this to you. He said, caregivers get burnt out. And then he repeated it. Caregivers can get burnt out. And he repeated again. Caregivers can get burnt out. And I ended up saying to him, I said, you're right. And I said, and I mean, I can even hear it. I let him know in the way that he was expressing it, the fact that he was repeating it over and over again, that caregivers can get burnt out. So he told me, he said, Takita Bill, don't allow yourself, you know what I'm saying, to get burnt out. I know that, you're trying to do all of the things you're doing, trying to make sure you take care of grandma, you know what I'm saying? You done just started, in this new job, you got all these other things to do. He was like, you're a mother, so, you be trying to be there for your adult kids. You say, then you're helping out with your grandkids and, all these different things, trying to transition your grandma from your house to your, from her house to your house. He was like, all these things, all this stuff you're doing, you're doing the show, you're doing all your stuff, you're writing books. He was just naming up all these things. So he was saying, so I say this to say that caregivers can get burnt out. And it's it's a trip, I guess things are said to you right just at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Many times they are said to you just when you need to hear it, because nobody else, you know what, let me take that back, because I was going to say nobody else has said that, but you know what, my cousin's wife actually said this to me, something similar, at the beginning of this whole entire situation that occurred with my uncle suddenly passing away. I was standing in the backyard, or we were walking, going in the backyard to feed his dog, and she ended up standing there and grabbing my hands and talking to me in the backyard, and she was just like, Kita, what do you need? She was like, because she felt the same way, like, you're going to burn yourself out, you know what I'm saying? She was like, Kita, however it is that I can assist you or whatever, maybe, take grandma for a couple of days, or, if, here and there, or, if you need me to come out there to your house or whatever, just call me, I'm here. She did let me know that, and I truly do appreciate that. She done stopped here at the house a couple of times, her and my cousin, and checked on my grandmother. But I'm saying all that to say that it is what? It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 a.m. I'm supposed to be at work. I'm supposed to be at work right now, and I'm sitting here and I'm recording. Okay, I'm sitting here and I'm doing this video for you all, because I'm like, okay, at least one of the things that I, want to get done, or feel like I should get done, because there's people out there, it's those of you out there that'll reach out to me and say, Kita, where my morning video? I like to listen to this on my way, going in to work and this and that. I like that little pickup, that morning motivation, that little boost. So I'm like, man, at least I can do this, I'm not going to be able, I'm not going to work today. And you see, I'm dressed. So y'all probably going to see me with the same thing on the video tomorrow. Because I'm going to take this off. You know what I'm saying? Hang it back up and put it back on. But I'm like, okay, before I take the clothes off, I can go on and I can do a video. Well, and this, I guess this video, it just probably seemed kind of like a rambling video. You know, that's the one thing that my coworker friend that he was saying too. He was like that everybody getting a chance to go through this process with me, you know, go through my life. So it's like I'm giving everybody kind of like a play by play or whatever of what's been going on lately in my life. Well, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. I've been up since 3:30. Now, I typically set my clock, you know, kind of early too, but I would not have gotten up right then at that moment. I probably would have got up about maybe 30, 40, maybe 40 minutes later. But I was up at 3:30 because my grandmother was calling me. And when she called me, you know how it is when somebody wake you up out of your sleep. I was like, ah, you know, like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, as soon as I turned and I looked at the Alexa, you know, at the clock, I'm thinking, oh my God, like my clock is going to be going off in like 20 or 30 minutes. But I knew at that moment when I seen my grandma's name come across that phone, and she in the room down on the other end, but she calls on the phone. I knew it. That's it, Keita, you got to get up. I got up and I went down there to the room, and she was telling me that, you know, basically what was going on, that she, you know, she feeling dizzy, she not really feeling good, you know, she gotta go, she have to go to the bathroom, but, you know, like, I'm not feeling good, I'm, you know, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm this and that. And again, like I was saying when I was, you know, laughing, doing a little comedic skit the other day of grandma, she is in her second childhood. So just like how a child would typically be when I got a cold or my arm hurt or I got a headache, it's amplified. It's amplified. So 6:02 a.m. You hear that? It's amplified. So whereas if I got up and my head was spinning a little bit, or you got up and your head was spinning a little bit, or you was feeling a little bit like, dang, my stomach feeling you know, a little quaky or nauseous, where we would, okay, I'm gonna try to deal with it. I'm gonna try to see what I can do or whatever. My grandma is, you know, it's different. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's literally like I'm having to take care of a child. You know what I'm saying? And so I go through the process of trying to, you know, get her on up and get to the bathroom, but she was struggling to even get up out of her, you know, get up, you know what I'm saying, to get to the bathroom. So my brain is thinking like, oh my God, Lord, you know, I'm going to have to leave out of here, and I'm going to have to trust that she's going to be okay when I leave and go to work. So now that's starting to kind of, you know, stress me in a sense, because she's older. You know what I'm saying? She's already pushing on this thing, and she already a little rickety in the first place, but now she's even more like rickety. So I went through that or whatever, and I told her, I said, let me go on back down here to my room and let me go on and get my stuff on, because I had to know, you know what I'm saying? I just literally done got up out of the bed, and I'm going down there and I'm trying to take care of her. Go through all that, come on back. I get my stuff on, and once I get my stuff on, I made an attempt to try to make another little video for you all, but that, you know, with me having all of the stuff that I have, you know, on my man, and I know I gotta go back down there and check on her. I gotta get my lunch together or what have you. I went back down there and checked on her again, and she was still like, no, like, I'm not feeling good. I'm, you know, like, so I'm explaining to her that I'm going to send a text. I'm gonna send a group text to my kids, and I'm gonna let everybody know grandma not feeling good or whatever, you know. Kayla, when you drop the kids off at the school, you stop on over here. You know, William, you come on around the corner. You know, each person, y'all come around here and y'all check on grandma. But at the same time, I also know that when I get off of work today, I was supposed to be going to pick up my mother, and we were supposed to be going over to my grandmother's house because, again, we're trying to clear out my grandmother's house. So we have somebody that's meeting over there to move some things out of the house. So that means that I'm not going to be back here until late. Like yesterday, we was at my grandmother's house, me and my mother. I picked my mother up when I got off, and I didn't end up getting here home until like 7:30 last night after getting off of work at 2 o'clock. I didn't get in here till like 7:30 because she called me literally when I drove into my complex. My grandma was calling me like, "Where you at?" Kind of like she didn't even realize or understand the fact that I've been down there at your house all day, and she knew it because she was calling. She was on the phone with us. But again, you know what I told y'all? Mm, magic. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to, do magic. So it's like, hey, get all the stuff done at the same time and get here about 3 o'clock. So it was kind of, she's like, hey, what's taking you so long to get here? Even though I'm over there packing stuff, throwing away stuff, all the things that me and my mother was doing. So, and then I had to come right in the door. And just like when you have your child, you got to cook. I had to come right in the door. I baked chicken, made her rice, made her peas, all of this stuff or whatever. Getting myself in the shower, whatever. It's just I don't know. I'm just being, y'all. I guess I'm just being. I'm just being. And I guess it's just in the whole thought process of what my friend said. Caregivers can get burnt out. And I know I'm just at the beginning of this road. I'm at the very beginning of it. Oh my God. But it even has my brain kind of bugged, the fact that I had to end up taking off. I had to end up calling someone, and they didn't answer the phone then, but then he ended up calling me back. And I expressed, or let him know what the situation was. And I'm just like, I'm finally now finna try to walk out the door, but I already know that I'm not going to make it at my normal time. I'm going to have to make it maybe 30 minutes to an hour later. So then it'll make me have to get out off later. But I let him know what was going on, that my grandmother is not feeling good. And he, just end up instantly letting me know, like, no, Keita, no, like, no, you can go on, you can stay, and this and that. And I'm standing there, at the counter debating, like, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? Because I'm like in this dilemma, because like I done told you all, I done started a new position. So I'm not wanting to not go to work. But at the same time, how can I walk out of this door and my brain is going to be concerned the whole time about how's grandma doing? So I just went on and said, yes, go on and let me get the day off. Let me go on and get the day off. So that's where I'm at, y'all. That's where I'm at. I want y'all to pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for grandma. Pray for this whole process. Pray that the Lord, continue to give me strength as we do this whole transition. Pray that my grandmother, that her health, gets a little better, because I know a lot of this that she's dealing with is just the sadness of losing her son. So it's putting her in like this little, like in this funk, and that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? And then it's, I guess even more so with her being the age that she is really like bringing her down. You know what I'm saying? It's really like kind of, it's taking its toll. It's taking its toll. But while it's taking its toll on her, I can't even be fake about it. It is taking its toll on me, because I even realize where I have been forgetting things. I have been forgetting so many things over these last couple of weeks. My business, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like my business, meaning paying bills, taking care of things, important calls, and places I was supposed to be, things I was supposed to been doing over these last weeks. Dang, when I think about it, I think I missed my appointment yesterday. Y'all, I'm really just like, I'm letting y'all be in my regular everyday life. I'm telling y'all, I've been forgetting stuff. I've been forgetting stuff so much because of what I'm having to do right now. So just pray for us. Pray for us that we can get to some sense of normalcy, and just pray that we can get to some sense of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess as soon as the Lord permits, okay? But up until that time, just give us the strength to to deal with it and get through it. Um you all, I wish you all a blessed day, safe travels. Um I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.